Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith.
I'd like to capture my thought this morning with the words must go quotes. Must go quotes. And I would always bring people to the story of my mom and I. When I had a shirt, I was very attached to that shirt. That shirt was like my Christmas shirt, you know. I like to wear it and take it to places and all those other things. I really like to wear it because it makes me feel hip. You know, that shirt has something bright things in it that I was like, wow. And every time I wear it, everybody says, man, this shirt. And over the years, I've outgrown those shirts. I was outgrowing it. And it was fading. And I still had an emotional attachment to that shirt. Until one day, my mother took up that shirt and then ripped it with scissors. And said, you're not going to wear this anymore. I was distressed. I was in distress. I was distraught. I was disappointed. I was despondent. I was discouraged. And then my dad brought me a new shirt that looked more glorious than the one that had been ripped apart. Can I tell you something? You know, when they ripped his robes, when they ripped his coat of many colors, what they didn't know, for the moment it looked like it was shame, but what they didn't know was that robes were awaiting him, or waiting for him in Pharaoh's palace in Egypt. You can take, and they only took one coat, but guess what? Pharaoh gave him robes, plural. So you can turn to someone and say, you can take my coat. God will give me more than what you took. You can push me into the valley of shame, but he's going to raise my head one day and you will see it. You ain't going to die until you see it. Hey, sometimes there are some coats that you wear. God wants to get rid of them because he wants to bring you better ones. But because you are attached to it, you don't want to let go. But sometimes there are things that God wants to do with you. He has to take away the old in order to bring the new. Any man who begins to put new clothes on old clothes, you call the person a mad person, a lunatic. Are you aware that sometimes we also want to put on the old? Want to put the new on the old? Well, Jesus said it succinctly. You can't put new wine into old wineskins. They don't mix. So God sometimes has to help you get rid of the old in order to usher you into the new. You can't step into tomorrow if you've not shut down today. Those who never shut down today are dead, or yesterday are dead. Those who never shut down yesterday in order to be able to walk today are dead, or nearly dead, and coma or whatever it is. So sometimes God will want to shut the old in order to place you powerfully in the new. There are some quotes that must go. See you later.
Please visit our website graphic.com.gh or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.